to live. Number 2, which skill shall you have? I've told you, by the way, in this world, by the way, let me tell you this one before I forget. Lest I forget. Lest I what? I forget. I'll tell you that everybody in this world was born with a talent. Everybody in this world was born with a what? With a talent. You can either leave it or take it. You can either nurture it or leave it to die. But in most cases, if you die without you nurturing your talent, you die dissatisfied. Everybody was born, and when God was creating it, there was no physics. He didn't imagine you are going to get money from physics or history. He knew we are going to get money from our what? Our hands, from our mouth, from our brain, from our heart, from our legs, and so on. Everybody was born with a talent in this world. The only problem is people don't nurture and nurture their talents. A talent must be nurtured and nurtured. Everybody, like Ronaldo was born with the talent of what? Football. You also have a talent. You know what we are doing in the primary. You know what we are doing. Some of you are good netballers or good footballers. You remember? You just disregarded it. I wish you had done what? Worked on it. And there are 6 ways through which you can turn that talent into a skill. 1, training. I wish you had trained in football like Ronaldo does. Messi was a dwarf, you remember? Most of you he was even abandoned. Blah blah blah. You remember? You know the Messi story. He was just a dwarf. But he had that talent. You can only nurture your talent. The first thing you do is through what? Training. And training is hands-on. It is hands-on. You go and cook like that man of KFC. You have heard the story of KFC man. That man had a lot of challenges. He didn't even wanted to commit what? Suicide. He was also working in the army. They laid off in the army. They did everything. Combe, he had a touch. He remembered that when he was in OP5 hours, that he had fried what? He went back to his what? Talent. That is when he made the money. You will never get rich. You will never get a fortune from those jobs of GC. You can only get a fortune from your talent. So the first thing to do is you do what? You have to train yesterday, today, tomorrow, at night, even what? But make sure you do what? Go and look back at what you used to do in primary. That was your talent. Is it okay? The second thing to do is you read about it. You do what? You read about it. And there's a lot of research about that talent. Your talent. It could be football. Is it okay? It could be baking. It could be speaking like me. Is it okay? They are there. There's a lot of literature. Read everything there is to read. The third thing you should do is to write about it. Write what you know about it. Write about it. Then the other one, practice. Practice. Do research. Listen to people who know about it. Listen to them. Listen to them. They are there. Get a role model. Get a what? A role model. They are there. Turn that person into a role model. It could be Ronaldo. Listen to what he does. Is it okay? Look at what he does. What does he eat? What does he do? How does he sleep? What is his sleeping pattern? But make sure you get a what? A role model. For those ones who think that I can be their role model, be ready to wake up every day by what? By 5. Or when you are press-ups every day. You can even start today. I do start every day. At least it's so many you who is 23 and a half years and me who is 50 what? 8. I'll show you the importance of training and practice. You slept on them. You slept on your talent. You do not be struggling with the literature to raise your money. Mukono because they did a wrong meter and go away. Nsanganga wa isewa bagabe kumita. era teacher yange namugenda ntwala bukadde bubi nangamba nsuyina mukwano gwange nemugamba genda angamba bitwala asatu nomugamba gwezo zigenda mulooki zisigenda mulooki zigenda muki. This is my talent, my friend. I'm supposed to get a fortune from this what? Talent. I don't know whether I'm understood. If you have not done it, kindly do it for your what? Children. Is it okay? Kindly do it for them. Because you have 40 years, you think you are very old. You can't even go back to the what? The class. So see your child doing football, kindly make sure, let him facilitate him so that he can get the what? The training. Is it okay? If he's a netballer, I have a girl at home, she's a timer. That girl wants to cook. Just one. That is her. That is what? That is her, even your child. Make sure you train. Train. Unless you cannot become a good speaker. If you can't do that, then you can become a good speaker. Is it okay? Go and train. Go and train. Go and read about it. Go and write about it. Go and practice. Go and do research about it. Is it okay? Go and. This is what? Listen to people. Listen to people who do it. Then get a role model and get a mentor. Get a mentor. I'm telling you, you are going to become a star without your knowledge. Without your what? Your knowledge. That's how I became a star in speaking. I'm now an eloquent speaker. I only started by debating in Mengo Primary School. I was a very good debater with Nyami Tembo. For you, you were doing well. Don't tell me for you are good. I am a history teacher. Oh boy. that is just an activity. By the way, now I'm just enlightening you. Okay? That is just an activity. It cannot be a fortune. It cannot make a fortune out of what? That's why teachers like dissatisfied. But on the sentence. Where? From where? Because that is just an activity. That's just what? It cannot earn a fortune, get a fortune from teaching. But I can get a fortune from speaking, isn't it? Katimuze nawe kafuza agenda kuwa. Nze babulira. Momuli nchawa neze mama kafuga. So, which skill shall you have? The other one, how shall you use and spend money? That little money you get, how are you going to use and spend it? You must have a plan and a goal on all the things I'm saying, like I'm going to show you. How shall you use and spend money? That little money you get. Then how shall you spend your time and leisure? There must be time for leisure within you. Don't tell me that for you, you wake up at work. You know, Sako Kakwa school, eh? You know, Haji Swaba, the owner, he died the other day. We buried him at 60, and his problem was overworking. He did not give time to education and what? Farm. You know, he would come to office every day. He would wake up every day at 3 a.m. and he would sleep at 1 a.m. and he would fast every day. So the brain got what? Exhausted. And he broke down. As he was driving, now make sure you have recreation and what? Fun. To recreate yourself. Recreation, not dumb mind. But I know teachers in school, even if they put a party, for us as a Saturday negative. That's the devil, isn't it? Now the other question you should ask yourself, what about your marriage plans? Marriage plans and children's education. Your marriage plans and children's what? Education. What is your plan? There must be a plan for your marriage plan. About to get in that? Sorry. Then what place shall religion have in your life? What place shall religion have in your life? There must be a place for religion and God, the Almighty. That place must be there. If it is not there, you are in problems. I'm saying if for you think it is out of place to start practicing these things, kindly try it with your children. Then how shall you contribute to community? There must be a way you contribute to community. There must be a way you contribute to community. And finally, whom shall you consult? Whom shall you consult? In your life, there must be that role model. There must be that mentor. If for you think you don't have, it is okay. That you don't have, for you can't have a role model. Go to a Kanagati, Kasika, Kamasuta, Uduzala Masikini Kamata, Gasula, it is okay. Go to Misa. Now you have to Kasika. China Maguchi Master. You don't have a focus. You don't have what? How do you start to watch? She talked about it. You should do now. What you are, what is the next? You're not to like. Now, the above questions, if you answer them genuinely, will lead you to discover your purpose. Listen to them, answer them. They will lead you to discover your purpose in life. I.e., the reasons why you are working, and it's the first step in getting motivated to work. Regardless of whatever the circumstances, remember, we need to focus on results, not activities. In most cases, people focus on what? Activities. People focus on what? Results. The majority of the people are after what? Activities. Poor people normally focus on what? Activities. Focus. We must always believe that what we are doing is good for us. Mark that statement. We must always believe that what we are doing is good for us and that we shall achieve our objectives or that we are winning the game. What is good for you, not your mother, not your father, not your headmaster, not your director, that it can only benefit you and your family. The moment it sticks in you that what you are doing is only good for you, I'm telling you, it will change your actions, it will change your attitude, it will change your thinking. And the moment something changes your thinking, it will automatically change your results. Is it okay? Because this is the pattern. This is the pattern. It always begins with the thoughts. Is it okay? With the thoughts. Now your thinking will lead to feelings. Is it okay? Feelings. Then this one will lead to your vision. Your vision will lead to your goal. Your goal will lead to your plans. Your actions will lead to action. Rather, action. Plan will lead to action. And finally, results. Try it. It starts with the thought. Is it okay? I want you to be good thinkers. Be good thinkers that somebody telling me to come early to school. What am I getting from there? When you analyze it, you'll see you have been missing out. These teachers are always looking for people to work with. That's why every morning the first thing says, who is there? Asks the secretary. Who is there? The other is there. That's how people get opportunities. Actually, the most important employable character you should have. First to arrive and the last to leave. Being 100% right. Loyalty is key. Being ready to take on any assignment, whether it fits within your terms of what? Work or not. In most cases, the rewards are not commensurate with your terms. You are always rewarded for something you do outside your terms of what? Service. So, what you think, in most cases, will lead to your results. Whether negative or positive. My work is just to tell you that thoughts which has preoccupied you will have some result in your action, whether you like it or not. Whether you say, what, that thinking of this, you think about negative, what, it will be negative. That's why, as much as possible, train yourself to think positive. How you, your family, your institution is moving to the next what? Level. I'm sorry to say, like that friend of mine came after 3 hours, 2.5 hours. He came when we are having tea. And he said, so this is okay, but what you have missed is more important than what? The story. You had an opportunity to be mania. You had an opportunity to be mania. And that's the problem. And we say the typical person has for what? Attributes. 1, knowledge. And all of us have knowledge, isn't it? Because they're all qualified. Number 2, information. All and about everything. That, for instance, what is the effect of handling rate? You must get that information. Number 3, you must have a skill to do what? To save. Number 4, you must have what we call a regenerated what? Heart. You must have a regenerated heart, my dear teachers of Seeta High. You are even lucky. I've never taught in a school like a good school like this. You are very lucky, you people. A regenerated heart is that heart with a good character, a good personality, good values, good attitude, self-discipline, emotional intelligence, self-control, skill of empathy, problem-solving skills, decision-making skills, interpersonal skills, team building, and those hearts are rare. And you never learn those ones in what? In school. You only learn those ones as you are working. You can only learn them from him or when I come. 4, analyze yourself. You know where you are. Knowledge, information, skilled hand, regenerated heart. This heart is very rare. A heart with a good character, good personality, good values, a positive attitude, self-discipline, self-control, emotional intelligence, skill of empathy, problem-solving skills, collaboration skills, critical thinking. Those hearts are not there. In Uganda, there are only 3 people with them. There are only 3 people. In Uganda, there are only 3 people with those things. Abantu basatu mu Uganda abaliko favor. Should I tell you? Yes. Should I tell you? Yes. Will you listen to them? Yes. Will you follow them? Muna abagoberera. Should I tell you? The first one is Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. The third one is me, Bisaso Ntamu. My friend, you must have gone through a funnel. Museveni has gone through, he went through a what? His Excellency, the President went through a funnel. That man started fighting in 1971. His Excellency Bobby Wine has gone through a what? A famine. I wish he knew what I've gone through to reach this level. But this is it. So, we must always believe, is it okay? That what we are doing, the teaching, is it okay? Is good for us. And that we shall achieve our objectives, or that we are winning the game. That is the power of positivity. The power of what? You know, when you are positive, you attract positive people. You attract positive vibes within you. When you are negative, you attract negative what?
Nice.
That is why looking at the stuff who are negative, they sit in their corner there. They sit in their what? Those ones who don't want to do, those ones who fail in their deadlines, those ones who come late, even when they tell them workshop, the first statement they say, every time you be that dark, I get sugar. That is the statement. The first one which comes out of their one. Mungu kama mbara. Nimjengele yuna yuna jaga msaje no mpi Mungu. Aka ni mkazo ya nuka. I talk about the family and some is such beauty that my wife is what? Who told you? Because that is the power of negativity. That's the power of negativity. But you must have good thoughts so that your feelings, when you have a good thought, a positive thought, is it okay? Your feelings start attracting good. Your subconscious mind is like goal setting. I'll tell you issue of goal. When you set goals, is it okay? And good goals are by always in writing. If you don't put them in writing, that is the wish list. Whatever is happening, Gorota blows, or remove it to Rota. Going one out and fear no sense that. Or remove no longer to Rota. But a good goal must be what? Written. By not written, every day whenever you wake up, the first thing you do is write down your what? Your goals. When you look at my books, every day. Because when you do that, your subconscious mind will take it up. You will start creating vibrations within your brain. And then you will attract those people who are going to help you. Is it okay? Try it. When 2022 was beginning, I wrote down a lot of goals. There are about 33. The first one was, I said, I'm going to buy 2 dozens of shirts. 2 dozens. Then a dozen of trousers. Then 8 suits. Then it's very many. If I do it, I have a Mukono in London who said to me, and they have not even seen my what? My goals. My wife brought me 6. Those are doing also yes. Now, when you write down and when you have a goal, is it okay? There's sometimes you say like you have seen that kind of thing. When you write down your goal and you keep on repeating it, the mouth, you keep on talking about it, you create a vibrations within your subconscious mind, and then it works. Pastor, because they want you to have that feeling. Is it okay? And eventually, if you believe, you will see it happen. I'm not a pastor, but I'm a believer. But a practicing Muslim. So, the moment you stop believing that you are succeeding, then the motivation sets in. The motivation always comes because you don't believe in what you are doing. But because me, I believe in teaching. I believe in, whenever I wake up every day, I say, yes, I'm going to do what God sent me to do. I always tell God, when you come to the nation, when I'm going to go, let me go and impact on these people. And it gives me energy. I don't just get sick. But I know people who get sick from morning up to what? Every week. I am sick. My child is sick. Period is in Numa. Look at this one. Period is special school Malanga in Manya. Rabbi Maladi. Never moved in Malanga. Let's get out of this. You don't need to tell me I was sick. Now I'm going to you. I am not informed and knowledge by no. Until because I need to use the total money and bring it up to one get So the moment, is it okay? The moment you stop believing that that you are succeeding, then the motivation sets in. So let's believe in what we are doing. Is it okay? Let's believe in what we are doing. And please, colleagues, do whatever it takes. Mark the words I'm using. Is it okay? Do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, to become the person you must be. It might involve a lot of training. It might involve a lot of reading. It might involve a lot of listening. Is it okay? It might involve a lot of you having a lot of empathy. It might be involving you to become a negotiator, somebody with interpersonal what? Skills. But make sure you become the person you want to be. I'm telling you, it's going to be very hard for you. Let me tell you by the way, the moment you see you are working, you work for 5 years, 10 years, and you are unhappy in what you are doing, know that what you are doing is not what God said. It's His word. And run about fast as what? As the person in a burning house. Let me see it again. The moment you see you're working and you are not happy, you work for 5 years, you are not happy, you're always grumbling, you're always complaining, you're always comparing yourself to other people, you don't support others, you don't support each other. When they tell you do this, that is not my work, I came here to teach, and the moment that is you, there's no team building in you, there's no interpersonal person in you, there's no negotiator in you, there's no problem solver in you, there's no what, you know, you'll die grumbling. You'll die complaining. You die a poor person. There is no heaven for you. Nemono bisabuti wakati. Jibabulira wana. Nemugulu kama ngena mugamba. Jigaba Seeta hayi ndabagamba. Kama noteka nabo. Muswaza babiri. And wherever I go, I tell you, it's about tell God. Mukama tonswaza. When I wake up today, tomorrow at 3 a.m. to pray, I'll tell you, Mukama Katonda. Abantu abo banagana okukyuka. Mukama babonerezanga ku lwabwe. Ekyo nyima abantu ababagayi. Kyayitwalira bitakola ki? Yabatwala. Amina. Amina. Kubiri mukama. Become the person you must be. To ensure that you have what you want to have, or to become what you want to become through teaching. So that is what you're doing. And this one, we do it in the corner. Now, this is education. Education. Goals. Education.